Hello, Troy A. Shadowingtronics, once again taking part in the Art Soundoff Challenge, and today I finished the story for this year's Captain Yuletide. It's not completely done. I still gotta do the cover. So once that's done, then I can actually go ahead and scan all this into the computer and import it into Clip Studio Paint and start making my comic. So I've come with a few things when setting up this comic. Last year's comic turned out to be about 19 pages long. I've decided an average comic is 20 pages. I think I'm going to try to push for 20 pages from now on for Captain Yuletide. It's kind of a nice round number. It's done in a mini comic format, so there's not as many pages. 20 may even be too much. It's just kind of how it came out this year. For those of you who don't know, Captain Yuletide is my Christmas superhero comic, born from the fact that when I was a kid, there were a lot of super shows where the heroes would save Christmas. The Ghostbusters saved Christmas. Power Rangers have saved Christmas a number of times. He-Man and She-Ra saved Christmas. Pac-Man saved Christmas. And I wanted to have a hero who saved Christmas, because and it still pops up now and then, but for the most part, you don't see heroes saving Christmas like they used to. So I decided to create a Christmas superhero who kind of does the job for them. So Captain Yuletide, every year, usually a different elf is chosen because of his or her unique talents. He or she becomes Captain Yuletide, is joined by Bryce the Green-Nosed Reindeer, obviously play on Rudolph, but he has magical powers, and then they go off and save Christmas. In fact, I'll show you here. If I can find the right page without anything. No, their battle cry is, "Let's save Christmas." It's just a little fun I like to have. And this is actually a project that I do make for kids, so parents can download it and show it with their kids, or just have a fun little Christmas comic that they want to download themselves. It's an easy PDF file, so I know CBR is usually what downloadable webcomics like to use, but I figured PDF, anybody can open it because almost everybody has some kind of PDF opening program on their computer for other PDF files, so it's the easiest way to do it. And so this year, I'm actually bringing back the first Captain Yuletide I created, not the first one in canon. Canon, the origin story was actually done in issue number 3 because I had finally come up with one. So I've got a returning hero and a returning villain. So be interesting, and it's actually tying in. I'm trying not to make like a really strict, huge Captain Yuletide lore, because this is a comic that comes out once a year for kids who probably don't care that much. But I decided to put a little bit in there, just because it'd be fun for me to do. And I think I've done it in a way that's like, well, they just know, the reader just knows, well, he had done our enemies. And if you're curious, here's the issue where it happened. So that's kind of what I'm doing this year, but you don't really need, I don't think you need to read the previous issues in order to follow along with the villain here. So all I gotta do is come up with a perfectly good cover. I don't have one. And I've got 2 ideas for what I want to do for the cover. And when I decide which one I'm going to go with, I'll draw the cover here, and then I'll scan it into the computer. And then it'll all be ready. These are the old, I had them all laid out already for TDA's Galactic Adventures. So it gives me something to do with these notebooks. And so that's kind of my update. This is a short art sound off. Um, I just wanted to celebrate that I finished this, and all I gotta need is the cover, and I'm ready to finally start this year's Christmas comic. So I'm ready to make something. Tomorrow should be interesting because I will actually be answering somebody's question from a previous art sound off. So that'll be interesting. So stay tuned for that. Until then, if you want to see what else is going on in Art Sound Off, go to Twitter, look for the hashtag Art Sound Off. If you think you might want to join in with during the few days that are left, you can just do one Art Sound Off, and technically you've taken part in the challenge. So you can check into that at artsoundoff.com. And if you want to see what I do and find out where to download Captain Yuletide when it's done and read all the previous issues that I've made, you can go to bwspotlight.com. So probably a longer one tomorrow, a short one today. Till then, I wish you all happy creating.